Here we are,
Hello.
miles away from home. We have no electricity in our part of Wuzhishan today, from 6:30 a.m. to 6:30 p.m. So we came on that highway over there. Can you see that highway over there?
Yeah.
Bend the camera back a bit. And came into Ledong on the northwest side, because the highway skirts it on the northern side. Then there's Ledong. We walked all the way down this side of the river. Going to cross the bridge here and go down the other side and give you a little look. Now we're walking very slowly. Circumstances beyond my control. So we may just switch off now and then. We'll cross the bridge before we do our first switch off though. It's a lot bigger than Wuzhishan. As you can see, the river's a lot bigger. We're trying to find the name of this river, we can't. I should find it on the map when I upload our walk. Endomondo will show me all the things and then I'll stick it in the writing underneath the video. Now we've come all the way on that side on a road. Now we know where the road is way down there on this side, but we don't know where it is here. Ominously, we have been lost here before in the car. Do you remember, Wan? Huh? Do you remember we've been lost here before in the car?
Yeah.
Up there?
Yeah.
There's loads of new roads that suddenly peter out. Obviously they're going to expand the city a great deal more. Now, there you can see the highway. I'm going to try going back a different way through a village called Samping, which I like to call Three Bottles, even though that's not what it is, and see if by joining the highway there we can shorten the trip. It's not bad though now, it's less than an hour to get here, where it used to take us an hour and a half, an hour and 45 minutes before. Now here we are, it's the 27th of December, day after Boxing Day. Not exactly Christmassy weather, is it? On the other hand, I only like Christmassy weather when I'm in front of a nice warm coal fire. Can't even tell which way the river is flowing today, because I thought it was going that way, but the wind makes it look like it's going that way, and two rivers join just down there, so hopefully we can see the interference between the two and know which way the flow is. Of course they don't let you play in boats. Ah, there's something there anyway. They don't let you play in boats on these rivers. And the bus is going on that one way. We'll try this one. Might save us 200 or 300 meters. We've been going over 5 kilometers. It'll be probably 10 by the time we've finished, but we want to have dinner here before we go back to Wuzhishan. We've had lunch in the burger shop. Okay. Right. Well, there is a road here. We'll see how it goes after this bit and switch the camera off until then. Looks like we could be in luck. The road is certainly going a lot further than we could see from the other side. I suspect we were thinking, or I was thinking, there was no road here because I couldn't see the balustrade alongside the river. Look over that side, you can see it all the way along, and there isn't one this side because they've done nothing to the side of the river here yet. They're still building extra dual carriageways everywhere over here. I don't know if we know they have a plan for Ledong to be a green city. Lots of trees, parks. It's doing quite well with that already. Looking at all the construction on the left here, the road construction, it would appear they want to grow the population as well.
6 kilometres in 1 hour 53 minutes.
I told you we were walking more sedately.
15 minutes 16 seconds.
6 kilometres in 1 hour 53 minutes. Off! Still going. Thought you might like to see the side of the river here. Birds won't catch from the camera. There's even a little farm down there. What's this? Loads of little birds. I think they're probably far too small for the camera to pick them up. Yeah, maybe get some of them. Oh yes, you might see them. Ooh, and they all disappear in there somewhere. Then you've no chance of finding them. So we're a little bit further on than the last short video, and here we see another dual carriageway junction. Which now it goes up to the next dual carriageway and has no entry going straight ahead. Probably, as you can see, there's still a load of land in front. Their long-term plan does seem to be to really enlarge this city, probably almost double it in size. What I don't like is that speed limit seems to be 40 everywhere. Far too slow. 50 is not bad in the city. Usually it's 60. And the old police here do love to keep catching Bob in places that he'd least expect it. Okay, rest time again. How about a straight down the middle of the road view? Just hope that no 18-year-old cowboy comes screaming up behind me in his BMW. Yes, we have them here as well. And yes, just like BMW drivers everywhere, they still haven't found the indicators. I did once fancy buying a BMW convertible. I didn't. Probably just as well. I'd have been stony broke by now. Okay, that's enough of the road.
Maybe like a feed if you break a horse.
Your guess is as good as ours. We have no idea why that is there. And why it hasn't been washed away yet. Oh, and right across from that is another junction. This one is not a dual carriageway junction, it's a single carriageway. Banana. High up in banana tree. That's the place where the two rivers join. Now I'm not sure whether, well, I'm fairly sure that this one's flowing this way. But as for this one and this one, I have no idea whether they're both going that way or whether that one's coming this way. We weren't able to work it out. We'll see once we've got the map from the GPS one. And look, in front of us there is some non-natural stuff on the right, which means we must have reached the, I suppose you could say, the planned walkway, like we've walked on the other side. Certainly people in Ledong have a lovely long riverside walk. Of course, we have mountain walks. They haven't got any of them. They have to go a long way to find a mountain. Here we go. Another single junction on the left. I have to say we've never explored that one with the car, I don't think. But I get to the right place. You can see, just like the others, there is a crossroads followed by a road to nowhere. Okay. Oh yes.
You want to go there?
Want to go for a swim? No, we don't have to go down there. We're probably going to run out of battery today anyway. I see. That one that you just look down, you can walk down to the water.
Yeah.
This one, you go down the steps, and what we thought, like if you look across there, what we thought was somewhere to walk along the bottom is not. It's like that. Straight down like that. So you can only walk up the top here. Still, it is very pleasant at the top. Wouldn't it be nice though if they allowed you to rent small boats to go up and down the river? No, not them drive. Rent. Yeah, so we can drive. Just it's quite a long way to the bridge that we crossed over. So when the next weir is, I don't know. There's a lot of weirs on this river. There's one way around the corner there. There's quite a lot of space here, which would be nice for messing about on the river, playing at being Mr. Toad. Okay, let's have a little break for a while. Or shall we show you this beautiful flower first? Yeah. We keep trying to grow these things on our balcony so that they're huge, but it's not easy. Coming up to another bridge, but we're not going to cross that one. I only put the camera on to give you a quiz. What is that? I have no idea what it's supposed to represent. The next one looks like someone playing the flute. I think you might agree with me on that. I don't know. And the next one, is it somebody playing with a hula hoop? And if so, what is the white cube in the middle? Answers on a postcard, please. Thank you. Do you want to sit there and rest? Said the boss. No, said I. Actually, I want to get up to the other side of this bridge to make a decision as to whether we cross this bridge or keep going looking for another one. Oh, we're a long way from there, one. Oh yes. Another 4 kilometres before there. Looks like a snail rabbit. Doody boody boody boo. No, not cross the road. There should be a fuel station somewhere. Can't see from here. No, where the next bridge is.
You need to go down, look.
There isn't a bridge near our side. Can't see, so we keep going. So that's the bulk of Ledong you can see there.
Lap time 16 minutes 30 seconds.
Can you see our apartment down there somewhere, Wan? No, you can't read any Chinese down there yet? Ah, okay. Click! Tall building. Building under construction. In the middle is where our Ledong apartment is. We took the opportunity while we were here of visiting our tenants to see how they were. One is, how old's the man? How old is the man?
80.
The man is 80, his wife is 77. Pleasant enough people, and better for us, they like to keep the place clean and tidy, unlike our last two tenants. So I was right about the flow here. There's the weir, and you can see that the water is going that way. For sure the other two I'm going to have to check on the satellite view of my fitness tracker. Fitness tracker. 68 years old using a fitness tracker. However, I'm using it only for walking, not sprinting or marathons or anything like that. No, he's fishing one. Yes. Why, you want to see his naked body? Because he doesn't care if he's brown. The sun is warm and he's going to get wet. So better he gets wet with no clothes on. I like being wet with no clothes on. You get 5 meters away from the road and it feels so much more natural. This is what I love. Even better if it was right by the seaside. I don't know if I can go round one. Looks like this could be the end. Yeah. It goes down there, but I could try and fight my way through somewhere, but I don't know if you just heard Wan say that you're just out of hospital and you're still strong. Yes, I am just out of hospital on New Year's Eve, Christmas Eve. So that's why the walk is a lot more sedate and why I'm not going to try fighting through the jungle. There's the Commander-in-Chief. Okay, I'll find my way back up to the top. You can see we've lost our balustrade again and we've got nature rampant on the side, which I like, not bad at all. Down there, it looks like perhaps a family has done it for a fishing place, I don't know. Deserted, although the lock doesn't look old and rusty, so perhaps it is still used. Getting a little bit worried. We haven't spied a bridge yet. Bridge, bridge, I see a bridge. Lovely, lovely, lovely. No idea what that is over there. We'll have a look when we're on that side. And here you go. You can see that we are really not going fast today at all. Almost 9 kilometres. Come on, click, click, bing!
9 kilometers in 2 hours 39 minutes. Lap time 15 minutes 23 seconds.
Thank you. The bridge. We should have remembered, or I should have remembered it. We have driven down here before and across there, gone up there, turn round, come back before going down there. I don't think we've ever been down there. We'll try that another time. Right, here we go. How much battery have I got? I don't know. So, when we had the across the river video last time, it was certainly downstream from here. Now we're crossing the other way. This time you can see a lot more of Ledong. The number of times we've walked here and sort of understood after we've walked, my God, this place is a lot bigger than we thought it was. Today I knew we would have a nice long walk today. This time we had one. We did get some walks up in Haiku, but not very long and certainly not very fast. Yeah. stop till the end of the bridge. So the boss just asked me, shall we go that way or that way? I said, not that way. We go that way. Why? Because we've been that way in the car before, and just like those other turnings behind us, we've got lost many times. Brand new roads that don't go anywhere. So we're going this way. Before we go, let's just show you behind us. We thought that was going to be an access to the highway, which is over there somewhere now. It skirts all the way around like that. We could see it from here before, but those trees have grown too much now. But it looks like, no, it's just going to be a continuation of this Riverside road. So, off we go, down here. That's the whole Riverside done. We'll try maybe show you that building when we get there. So, there it is. Unfortunately,
10 kilometres in 2 hours, 15
as you can see, work is still in progress,
14 minutes,
and
39 seconds.
there are no signs to tell us what it may be. There's a huge screen up there. Could be like a Wonder entertainment center. Could be part of the university, which takes a lot of the land behind here, or it could be a shopping centre. I hope it's not a shopping centre. It'd be much nicer if it was a theatre of some kind. Okay, back up here. Oh dear, look after the benches. See, here you can walk at the bottom, as you can in Wuzhishan. That side, no chance, and further down the river, both sides, no chance. Right, here you are, Wanny. Stick it up your nose.
Do you like perfume?
Ah. Your love is my perfume.
Yeah, your voice is so good.
She'll try and get me to cut that out, you know.
Yeah.
But as she doesn't understand YouTube and making videos, I might leave it in.
Oh.
So you've seen this side from the other side. Well, there is the other side from this side. Which do you prefer? I know which I prefer. Much rather see it like that. Even though there are times in various rivers in Wuzhishan when Juan and I get hopelessly stuck trying to walk alongside the river when it's like that. End up paddling. Well, I don't think there's much else to show you today. Blocks of apartments, half empty as everywhere in China. Yeah. The tallest peak for miles around. I'm not actually sure what it is. I'd need a contour map to know that one. Wan told me to show you this side. Can you guess what it is? It's a school. Only that's the accommodation part of the school. Lots of Chinese students live in for the week. I think they go home at weekends, Wan? And they go home at weekends?
Yeah.
Maybe some only go home on holidays?
Yeah.
Yeah, so some will go home at weekends. Some will maybe live a little further away, or perhaps mum and dad are in Beijing, Shanghai, working there. They'll stay here until they have longer holidays, and then they'll go home. Like boarding schools, I suppose. Never went to one, although I did have 3 years in Army apprentice school. Oh, oh, too young for me.
Boy and girl, not the same beauty.
Yeah. Normal.
Yeah.
Normal. Alright, I think we've shown you enough of the Ledong River for one day, and another time, maybe with a new battery later today, we'll show you some of the city, or maybe it'll be another time. Bye bye for now.